I'll get it, Vivian.
Hi.
Hi. Can I help you?
I'm Lurlene Harper. You're Mr. Wheeler, Lacey's father, aren't you?
I am indeed. Are you a friend of Lacey's?
Well, I only just met her recently, but, yeah, I guess you could say I was a friend. Is she home?
Well, I don't know. Why don't you come in?
Oh.
Is there something wrong?
Well, I've never seen such a beautiful house before.
Ah. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll go upstairs and see if Lacey is at home.
Thanks, Mr. Wheeler. Just tell her I have a message for her from Jeb Hampton.
Jeb Hampton.
That's right.
Well, then, perhaps you had better give me a message.
The message was for Lacey, Mr. Wheeler.
I understand. Oh, it's perfectly all right. I am her father.
I know you're her father, but I'm sorry. Jeb asked me specifically to give the message only to Lacey.
I see.
I'm really sorry.
Well, then I'm to understand that I am not supposed to hear this message that Mr. Hampton asked you to convey to my daughter?
No, he didn't say that.
Oh, I'm sure that was his intention.
No, I don't think so, Mr. Wheeler.
Well, then I'm afraid that my daughter is not at home to you, Miss Harper.
But I thought that you...
Oh, I know what you thought. But I would appreciate it if you didn't bring any more messages from a man who doesn't have the character to come by himself.
Oh, but you see, that's just it, Mr. Wheeler. Jeb couldn't come.
Dad? Lurlene. What a nice surprise.
Hello, Lacey.
You met my father?
Yeah, we were just talking.
What brings you by?
I have a message from Jeb I was supposed to give you.
Well, what's the message?
He told me to tell you that he meant what he said the other night.
That was sweet of Jeb to send you over with that message. I don't see why he didn't come himself, though.
Oh, he couldn't. He's left town.
For where?
For Dallas.
Dallas. So he did it.
Yeah. I really think he did the right thing.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Lacey, I'd like to see you for a moment alone.
Sure. Let me walk you to the door, Lurlene.
Look, I'm really sorry if I got you into trouble.
Oh, you haven't.
Well, maybe I'll see you at the coop or out at the ranch.
You will.
Okay.
Thanks again for that message.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So you've been seeing Jeb Hampton behind my back?
I went out with him one time. That was all.
Why didn't you tell me about it, Lacey?
What would have been the point? You wouldn't have let me go.
I have never stopped.
You always come up with a reason. If it's not tickets to this, it's some social function that I have to attend. Or dinner at some fancy restaurant that you've already made reservations to. Dad, you always come up with a good reason. It always ends up the same way.
That's not fair.
No? Would you have let me go out with Jeb Hampton if I asked your permission?
You're of age. You don't need permission. I just don't think that he's the kind of guy you ought to be seeing, that's all.
Then who is the kind of guy I ought to be seeing? Tom Sanders was captain of the football team, and he wasn't that kind of guy. Jim Fulton was head of the Honor Society, and he wasn't that kind of guy either. I don't think that you will ever approve of anybody that I want to see.
Lacey, I know that at times I seem to be a little bit strict. Now, maybe I am. But you are You're my daughter. You're very special to me. I just don't want to see you hurt.
By someone else,
By
you
anyone
mean?
else.
Oh, God, I'm beginning to understand why Mom was the way she was.
Now, don't talk to me about this.
It's true. You made her the way she was, and now you're trying to do the same thing to me.
Oh, see.
I'm not going to let you do that to me.
Honey.
I'm not!
I wish I could tell her the truth.